Hi guys, today we're going over the complete AI automation I recently created for business owners. Here's what it does. Essentially, when your lead fills in the form, those information gets passed to AI, and AI researches your lead instead of you, and gives you those information in the form of coherent and pretty decent summary. So let's not lose any more time and get straight into it. And yeah, this AI automation essentially starts from a form. It's a pretty 5-minute form. I created it on Tally, and so we insert just few dummy information here, like non-existent phone number, email address, one inside. I'm actually inserting Liam's Otley information here just for the sake of demonstration. But yeah, we click submit and we get back to our bot. We send him this comment, recent leads summary, and it's going to run probably for a minute or two, so I'll just speed up the video here. Here we go. Here's our summary. I think it's pretty big. And so, as I've said, we created this summary for Quotely Motley, and we have all the information here. Like we have name, location, current company, position, duration role. We have his previous experiences, founder and CEO, insights for the call, all the information scraped from his More Insight website and from his LinkedIn profile into the summary for you. The scenario for this is basically for example, in 15 minutes you're hopping on the call with Liam Otley and you need to understand if you're going to have a productive communication and future contact with him, working with him. All right. And we also have a second branch here. I'm going to go over it just in a minute, but basically this bot, as you see, is in a Telegram bot format, and we also can just chat with him here. For example, hello, how are you? And he should return, here it goes. Hello, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How about you? How can I assist you today? As you can see here, there's basically two scenarios for this bot. It either just answers your questions or just talks to you in a conversational mode, or it gets running those summary comment when you just write him those comment recent lead summary. So now let's take a look how is it actually built. So I built it in make.com, and how it starts. Our first module here is connection with your Telegram bot. To create something like that, I've created a bot, this one, with BotFather, just here in Telegram. It's pretty easy. So we establish a connection with this bot right here in this first module. Then, as you can see here, we have these two branches I've been talking about. So the first branch is a conversational branch. Second branch is a summary branch. The first branch is really easy. That text message that we are sending to AI is being sent to this first module and then sent to AI. So it just stores it here, sends to AI. AI thinks what can I respond to those messages? And then sends back an answer to us. The second branch is more interesting. So the first thing that happens when our lead is filling in this form, this one, all of those information is getting saved to Airtable, so you can always access it. So let's take a look at our Airtable, and I think it's this one, yeah. Our DOM information, our Gmail, our LinkedIn, our company site, and a mini agent that does a lead summary here, but we don't need it now. Yeah, it gets passed to Airtable. Then these two bots, OpenAI and Gmail, they work in sequence, because also what this AI automation does, it creates immediate follow-up email to our lead that just filled in the form, and it gets sent immediately. So let's take a look. As you've been seeing, I filled in my own Gmail here just for the sake of demonstration. As we can see here, I don't know why is it in subject, not in the text, not in body, whatever. Let's connect, schedule your call. Hi Kamal, thank you for filling in the form. I'm excited to start our productive communication and have one-on-one conversation with you. Please feel free to book your call with me in Calendly. So here's how it works. Of course, I have a very, very small prompt here, yeah, I already have message prepared here, but essentially we can tinker with this one, and AI can create a personalized follow-up email for every lead that's getting those form filled in. So it can be like, also we can tinker with that. Let's get send those email, and here our two core modules here, because these two modules are essentially doing those research on Leads LinkedIn and on Leads company's website. How's it happening is, as you can see here, they're called HTTP make request bots modules. So I have these two tools, two researches in Relevance.ai platform. In my previous video, I've been going over how to create these tools and those agents in Relevance.ai, but essentially it's like really easy process. And if more detailed on these HTTP requests, like to be real, I've had like a really tough time wrapping my head around this one, like how these HTTP requests work. But let me put it like this for you. So imagine that's a door of Relevance.ai. We have those query sent like, please research this lead, this is Leads LinkedIn, this is Leads company's website. This query is walking and knocking on the door of Relevance.ai. He gives him this LinkedIn URL that a lead filled in those form, and it says, please make a research on this lead. He gives him this LinkedIn profile, those Relevance.ai closes the door, makes a research, makes all of those things behind the door, opens the door, and gets back to our HTTP make a request module, those research already made. This is how it happens. So it gives him the information, he makes the research, he gives the information back to us. Brings, I would say. The same thing happens here, but with company's website. Oh no, they're switched. Here makes the company URL, and here makes the LinkedIn URL. Then both of these researchers are getting passed to OpenAI module, this one. And this one is where all of the magic happens. Essentially, we have a pretty easy and like short prompt here. I actually copy pasted it from my different agent. I don't remember from what, but act as a sales research assistant, a professional and efficient co-pilot dedicated to helping sales representatives. This is a different company. So this is where the magic happens. Our summary is getting created here. And then, so you can always access those summary is also being saved to our Airtable again. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at this one. Here's it. We have all of those summary that we already have at our Telegram bot as a response, but we have it here as well. So you can just access it wherever you want. And then we just send it back to our Telegram bot. We get those response, essentially the one that we see here. No, the one that we see here. So yeah, this is the AI automation. I think I created it just like in a few hours, and it was like pretty fun. I like that. So yeah, also in the description to this video, I'm going to create a PDF and send a link with like raw build of this automation. For example, if you're also building AI automations and you want to take a look at how is this built, so feel free to check those links down below, and I'm going to break down like each module and how to do it, how to build it in a coherent, like probably like video way. Thank you so much guys for viewing this video. This is very, very important for me. Yeah, thank you so much. More value soon, and see ya.